Well, there might be bad reaction to it from the right wing, but apparently, as you heard Andrea Mitchell report, they were absolutely serious about this in Senator McCain's campaign to buy up about $300 billion worth of bad mortgages and renegotiate them with the individual borrowers. Here's what Senator McCain said about that earlier in this debate tonight. It is apparently a policy change.
As President of the United States, Alan, I would order the Secretary of the Treasury to immediately buy up the bad home loan mortgages in America and renegotiate at the new value of those homes, at the diminished value of those homes, and let people be able to make those payments and stay in their homes.
Eugene Robinson, columnist and associate editor of the Washington Post, also, of course, a political analyst for us here at MSNBC, joins us now from Washington. Gene, good evening.
Evening, Keith.
Well, that was something of a surprise. It might have been the biggest actual policy news of the debate, but didn't it sound like that was more likely to come out of Obama's mouth than McCain's?
Well, one would think. I mean, I'm anticipating the reaction from within the McCain campaign, from within the Republican Party, to what sounds initially like another huge multi-hundred billion dollar bailout on top of the $700 billion bailout. But this one, from the Republican point of view, seeming to give aid to people who unwisely bought houses that they couldn't afford and then didn't pay their mortgages. I mean, I think that's kind of the Republican line on this problem. I cannot imagine this is going to go over well with much of McCain's base, and his reasoning, the reasoning behind it seems a little weird to me. He says this is going to put a floor under housing prices. Well, the reason housing prices began to fall in some of the hottest markets like Florida and California, was largely because they were overbuilt. There are too many condos in Miami. There's simply too many of them, and so I don't see how this repeals the laws of supply and demand, but maybe I think it's basically the law of trying to win this election.
Right.
But I think there's going to be a sharp reaction.
Right. Try to get anything that will add 1,000 votes somewhere. Healthcare, not obviously a big change as in the mortgage issue, but some clear distinction here tonight.
Fascinating moment when Tom Brokaw asked, is health care a privilege, a responsibility, or a right? I thought that was one of the really kind of crystalline moments of this debate. John McCain said it's a responsibility. He didn't make clear whose responsibility it was, but he said that's what it was and kind of talked about small businesses, and I kind of lost him there. Barack Obama, I thought, seized that moment and came out and said, I think it should be a right, and then talked about his mother who died at age 53 of cancer and her having had to spend the last months of her life arguing with insurance companies over what they would cover. I thought that was a real moment in the debate, and I guess I appreciate it because it was unscripted. They obviously hadn't anticipated that question, and they seemed to give spontaneous and genuine answers that told a lot about the two candidates.
And lastly, for the second consecutive week, we had karaoke night with Senator Obama doing his version of Senator McCain's cover of Barbara Ann.
Right. That was another moment when John McCain was criticizing Obama for talking loosely and recklessly about sending U.S. forces across the border into Pakistan to hunt for bin Laden. And Obama kind of mixed his metaphors. He said, he talked about McCain saying he was green behind the ears or something like that. I thought you were either green or wet behind the ears. But nonetheless, said, well, but he's the guy who joked about bombing Iran, and he's the guy who talked about the annihilation of North Korea. Again, I think effective moments, an effective way to kind of turn it back on McCain. I hate the prize fight metaphor for these debates, but it's the only one that's approved. So if you're going to use it, no one got knocked out. But I think this one fairly clearly Obama won it on points. I think, and I think the polls are showing that.
Yep, early polls suggest that, and by a considerable margin. And the second-place finisher was, once again, a tie. Gene Robinson of MSNBC and the Washington Post. Thank you, Gene. Good night.
Good to talk to you, Keith.